Okay, so what is up, YouTube? I'm here with my CB750 Nighthawk down here, and I'm going to take some of this chain cleaner and chain wax and redo my chain because I put about 1,000 miles in this thing, so it's actually overdue probably. I think the manual says every 600 miles, but most of that mileage was put on one trip, so I just didn't have this stuff to stop and do it. Probably not great, but yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this today, and I figured I'd just take you along for the ride here. Interesting thing about my bike versus some of the bikes, most of the bikes I've seen, most bikes don't have a left tailpipe as well. So I've got to figure out how to essentially, I don't really have to figure out, I just have to get in there a little differently. So from the bottom, which is fine. But yeah, go ahead and do that. And you won't really be able to see too much of this, but I just figured that I would do this and just kind of talk through it a little bit here. So I think you guys can pretty much see me. I need to go to the store, AutoZone or something, and buy those latex gloves that you see all these mechanics use. But for now, I just got this, which I mainly just wanted to help avoid getting my stuff all greasy. So first thing is what I can tell. I believe I spray this on first, and then after that, I kind of go in and brush it. So go ahead and do that real quick. Just put that there so I can see everything. All right, cool. So yeah, so like I said, left tailpipe kind of annoying. But just gonna go ahead and spray this gunk off here. Kind of smells like spray paint or something like that. And I should be pretty close to the end of the chain here. Really starting to kick off some gunk there. And I bet you there's a bunch of stuff on the inside of my bike that I need to clear out. I'm gonna go around there and look real quick. You can't really see very good. See some kerosene down there, which really isn't the end of the world. Given that it is a bike, it is gonna get dirty. But you know, the guy I bought this from had it in such pristine, almost museum-like condition that every time I get it dirty, I'm just like, oh no. But at the end of the day, it is a bike. That's what it's for being used and ridden, and occasionally that means it's going to get pretty dirty. So just going to do a couple more of these. Now what I'm going to try to do real quick is just run this little paper towel through here and just get the chain to be dried a bit. Best I can, anyhow. Paper towels probably aren't the best for this. Very limited ability to really hold on to this or collect that much of this grease, but we'll do what we can. Most of it, I think. Go ahead and keep on. Keep on this. Probably see that pretty gnarly. It's probably just a mixture of all the gunk, everything I put on, everything that was already on there, all the lube from before. Go ahead. Do the inside as well while I'm in here. Kind of holding it. wiping the garage floor is really gonna do anything. That's a good chunk of this gunk here. Definitely could see the value in having a one of those racks that you stand up on, and be good to have a bit more gear for this. All right, so from what I can tell, it looks pretty dry. I've got my Maxima Chain Wax, chain lube here. Special paraffin base for on-street, street and off-road use, O-ring, chain safe, fling resistant. Don't know what fling resistant means. This had pretty bad reviews on the straw in particular. So we're gonna see if that works, but it might come out here, I'm guessing. We'll see. It comes out right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't have any cardboard still, but I'm gonna put some paper towel just under here just to kind of help with this. So I don't have to clean up as much, because I'm gonna have to go get some water and clean up some of this chain cleaner. Make sure I shook it well too. Pretty sure I did, but can't hurt to do any more. Now, from what I could tell, and some of the things I was watching online, you don't necessarily have to coat it with this. It's just a little spray in each ring, because the outside isn't really where it's, friction, I guess. So you're really trying to lube the inside. I should have paid attention to what particular chain I was on here, but I'm pretty close to done, I think. So that's one thing that might be helpful here, is if you have some way to mark where you actually start your circle. I'm just gonna do a little bit more and then we should be okay. I'm just gonna spin it a bit to just let it kind of get in there. And hopefully puts us in pretty good stead. It all smells pretty pungent, I have to say. So yeah, that is my very amateur job of cleaning and waxing my chain of my CB750 Nighthawk. Definitely open to feedback in the comments if you guys more experience have anything to say that I probably should have done differently. First things I would note myself are definitely put some cardboard down on the ground or some old towels or bags or something. And I would probably mark my chain somehow. I don't know how, maybe a Sharpie or something. Just a little chain so I can tell where I actually started. And yeah, hopefully it'll work. Should be good. I think we'll be in good shape. But all right, take it for a spin now.